welcome to Jazzy's Funky Views. And today I'm going to be talking about, should we have turkey on our Christmas dinner? Well, first and foremost, I just want to say that traditions, especially traditions throughout Christmas, are brilliant. They're fun. We all enjoy our traditional things to do and that, and especially like the nice food you can have. But I think it's not always necessary in every case. I would like to say as well that I don't actually like gravy in the traditional sense. I do like gravy if things are added to it, like mustard or bovril or even mint sauce. That sort of thing to give it an extra bit of a kick or whatever. But I think for Christmas dinner, or like or even the dinner with turkey on the dinner, those sort of things. I mean, bovril might help a bit, but the rest of it, um, I, I don't think it would work with that sort of meat. So, yeah, I do eat turkey at Christmas, but I do find it is quite dry when I eat it, and I only have a very small amount. I have all the other things, or most of the other things, but when it comes to the meat, I don't have a lot of it. Yeah, obviously, and the thing is as well, if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, you wouldn't eat turkey then. So for me, it's like, well, if a vegetarian or vegan or someone won't, can have something else, then surely anybody else can have something else. I do like a lot of the traditions of Christmas. I like Brussels sprouts. I never used to. When I was a child, I never liked sprouts at all. When I was, so I had to have other veg, but they had loads of other things, so it was all right. On Christmas Day, we always had something else. But when I was a child, but turkey was always there. And so I always had to have it, and I don't think there was ever a time I liked gravy. So I think I always had to have it dry on the plate. I put butter and things over like boiled potatoes and things, but now as well, I've gone a bit funny because I'll get with roast potatoes. I'm a bit. It repeats on me a bit with the oil and stuff. So I think I won't be really eating roasted potatoes at Christmas now. But I know when I cook the dinner, like this year, I will be having I think we'll be having mash or boiled, one or the other, and roast potatoes. And so the roast potatoes will go on like my boyfriend's plate, but not on my plate. But I will have the boiled potato, and we'll have the sprouts and so on. So it's not going to be that big a deal, but in terms of the fact that because I don't really like gravy, I'm going to have this turkey because I'm not going to try and cook two different meats in an oven at the same time. I think it's just I'll just go with it because I've always have done, but it's not something I would want to do, like over the time. I could even try maybe something that what a vegetarian would have, like a nut roast or something. I've never had anything like that before, but maybe I could try something. But I will. But I think for me, what I would love to have as a Christmas dinner would actually be gammon. And And I think because it's like a bacony thing and it's nice, you can have it as a roast and it can be nice. And I can have parsley sauce then over my dinner. I won't have roast potatoes anymore. So I'd just have I'd have gammon. If I could choose, I'd have gammon and have parsley sauce over my boiled potatoes and my meat, and then it won't be dry and it'll be nice and I think that would be lovely for me. And I'd love to think that if anybody else wanted to have something different for Christmas, they should be able to say. But I'm not going to say that to my partner now because it's a bit close. It's getting close to the time, and I think and I'll be the one cooking the dinner actually in his house. So I think having two meats in the one oven will be a bit difficult for me. But maybe in the future we might think of something like that. Hopefully, maybe we could have a chat about that. But anyway. But that's and I'd say anybody that wants to put in the comments below anything that what they might choose if they weren't to have turkey, that would be really fun to know. If you wish to put anything down about that, so I would appreciate to know what other things people might have instead of turkey if they were to decide to change. But if not, that's fair enough too. You know, if everybody likes if they like the turkey and they got the gravy and everything, it's probably just fine. But I'm a bit of a different person, aren't I, really? Okay, so that's my funky views of the day. I'll see you later.